So we have reached an end of Dragon Age 2, and so it is time for us to put in our stuff into the Dragon Age Keep. But before I start with that, I will put everything here that has happened in our Dragon Age 2 playthrough, and then I will play a video or like a replay of all the stuff that has happened in both Dragon Age Origins and in Dragon Age 2, so all of you are caught up on everything that has happened, and then we will be able to start Inquisition finally. I'm very excited about that, but first let's start with this. So for the hero, we had Garrett, I believe. Yep. Choose this. And then what was Hawke's personality? Hawke was generally kind and interested in the welfare of those around him. Hawke was typically relied on humor to diffuse the often tense situations he faced in Kirkwall, or Hawke typically responded forcefully to situations he faced. No, I think we were pretty diplomatic. So yeah, diplomatic, humorous, or aggressive. No, we had diplomatic. And then for the companions, we romanced Isabella. So we could have romanced Anders, Fenris, Isabella, Meryl, and Sebastian. I see. So Evelyn was never an option, really. And we romanced Isabella. We were friends with Ferric. Were Ferric and Hawke friends or rivals? We were considered his best friend to this day. There we go. And what did we do? What was Bethany's career? Bethany did not survive the family escape from Ferelden. After Templars in Kirkwall discovered her magic, Bethany was taken to the Circle, so she no longer had to hide, which was a relief to her. After contracting the Blight in the Deep Roads, Bethany was saved by Anders' intervention, leading her to a group of Grey Wardens. Bethany was saved and survived her joining. Or, on the expedition to the Deep Roads, Bethany contracted the Blight and succumbed quickly to its corrupting effects. No, Bethany sadly passed away whilst escaping Ferelden. Or Lovering. What was Carver's career? Carver died leaving Lovering, or Carver became a Templar. Carver joined the Templar Order when he discovered some sense of peace and belonging. Carver fell victim to the Blight but was safe when Anders led him to a group of Grey Wardens. He survived his joining and went on to serve the Order with distinction. Or, while on the expedition to the Deep Roads, Carver contracted the deadly corruption of the Blight. He did not survive the return to the surface. No, our Carver became a Grey Warden and survived the joining. And Bartrand killed. Was Ferric's brother Bartrand killed? After his descent into madness, Bartrand did not survive the events in Kirkwall. Or, Bartrand will never be the same, but he survived his descent into madness. Well, we did not kill him. Let's see. Bethany died in the final battle. Bethany did not see the events that tore the Circle apart. Bethany managed to survive the deadly chaos. Or Bethany did not survive the struggle between the mages and the Templars. Bethany never lived to see the war. Help Ferric discover cause of haunting. Did Hawke help Ferric discover what was haunting his brother's Bartrand's mansion? Ferric's family home was restored to some semblance of normalcy after Hawke dealt with the manifestations there. Or we didn't help Ferric with the cause of the haunting. We helped him discover the cause of the haunting. And did Varric keep the piece of red lyrium idol? Varric had a master enchanted processed the fragment, ultimately destroying it, or Varric kept it. No, we did not let Varric keep it, because it completely changed him. Okay, so we recruited Isabella. Isabella needed help against a rival captain and joined sides after Hawke helped her fight off an ambush. Or Isabella did not join the captain, she joined us. And let's see, Isabella returned to Hawke. Did Isabella return to Hawke after stealing the book? So we didn't recruit Isabella, that's not for us. Isabella did not return to Hawke. Isabella for good with the stolen tome. Oh, that was also an option, I see. Or plagued by her consciousness and likely against her better judgment, Isabella returned the tome to Hawke and the Kunari. She did that. Let's see, Fenris alive and well. What happened to Fenris? Fenris survived numerous threats on his life and the chaos in Kirkwall alike. Fenris did not survive the chaos that consumed Kirkwall. We didn't recruit Fenris. Fenris was handed over to his former master Daenerys. Or Fenris joined Hawke but is still pursued by his former master Daenerys. No, Fenris is alive and well. Did we give Isabella to the Arashok? Isabella was not turned over to the Arashok, resulting in a violent conflict, or she eventually escaped the Kunari, but Isabella's imprisonment resulted in a peaceful resolution to the Kunari uprising in Kirkwall. No, we didn't give Isabella to the Arashok. See. Did Meryl stay with Hawke? After being expelled from her clan and moving to Kirkwall, Meryl lent her considerable magical skills to Hawke's cause, or Meryl did not join the forces with Hawke. She did join us. Let's see. What happened to Meryl? Meryl survived the conflict, or Meryl's belief led her into direct opposition with Hawke. She did not survive the conflict. Meryl is alive and well for us. Did Hawke approve of Anders' actions at the Chantry? No amount of explanation could convince Hawke that Anders was in the right, or Hawke backed Anders' actions, perhaps moved by the mage's claims that such things were inevitable. No, we didn't approve of that. Did we have Anders executed? After the mage admitted his guilt, Hawke executed him on the spot, or Anders survived his admission. We let him live. Did Meryl destroy the Alluvion? Meryl refused to abandon the mirror after spending so much time restoring it, or the Alluvion lay in shards when Meryl finished. The cursed thing destroyed. No, the Meryl did not destroy it in our playthrough. Let's see. Evelyn did not marry Donick. Oh, that's an option. The two never quite managed to connect. Or the couple proved very happy, grounding Evelyn as the stress of her work increased. We got them married. Did Evelyn stay with Hawke? Evelyn and Hawke proved true friends to the end, or differing opinions and heated conflict eventually drove Evelyn and Hawke apart. No, Evelyn stayed with us, thankfully. Okay, Meryl's clan. Was Meryl's clan killed? Meryl's clan was not killed, or Meryl's clan was killed. Okay, so here is where I'm a bit confused on the matter. Because technically speaking, we ran away during the whole fight. right? So we didn't kill the entire clan. We only killed the keeper, and we killed some of the Dalish that were waiting outside of the cave. But I believe that was about it. And maybe some that were like some hunters after they were chasing us till we were escaping. So I'm gonna say that we technically didn't kill off the entire clan. Let's see. Did we recruit Sebastian? We did recruit him. Ooh, and there's also some stuff with Talus here. Did Hawke make Talus angry? The two parted on amicable terms. Hawke and Talus fundamentally disagreed about her ultimate objective and how it related to the Qunari. Or we didn't encounter Talus. No, we parted on amicable terms. There we go. Did Hawke kiss Talus? Romancing Qunari spies is rarely the wisest thing a champion can do. Or while nothing serious could come off of it in short term, the attraction was real. No, we didn't kiss her. There we go. And now we have Act 1. Or no, we have the prologue first. Did Hawke join the mercenaries or the smugglers? The smugglers proved Hawke with valuable connection while securing his access to Kirkwall, or the mercenary company was true to their word and Hawke's sponsorship was secured. We joined the mercenaries. Okay, Act 1. Fought against Templars. What did Hawke do with the Templars? While risky, Hawke managed to defend the mages from the Templar capture. Hawke convinced the Templars to take their search elsewhere, protecting the mages. Or Hawke turned the mages over back into the custody of the Templars and the Circle. Is this about grace? Yeah, their leader Decimus had become a blood mage. The mages begged for Hawke's aid as a Templar hunting party closed in. No, we convinced the Templars to leave. Okay. Did Hawke return the cargo to Martin? Martin's cargo was never recovered, or we returned it to Martin. Well, we returned it. Was Kelder killed? Hawke ended Kelder's life, likely saving the lives of others, or Hawke returned the deeply disturbed man to his father, Magistrate Fenard. No, we killed him. Did Hawke return Seamus safely to the Viscount? Hawke did not seek out Seamus, or Seamus was rescued not from the Qunari, but from the mercenary group determined to hold him hostage. We did that. Is Guinness alive? Guinness died at Hawke's hand after forcing a conflict rather than any competition for the reward of Seamus' return. Or Hawke never came into conflict with the mercenary leader. No, we killed her. Did Hawke kill Danzig? While searching for Fainriel, Hawke and company killed the slaver Danzig in Darktown. And when researching for Fainriel, Hawke does not kill the slaver Danzig in Darktown. We did kill him. Did Hawke tell Ghislaine the truth about his wife's death? Hawke did not hunt for Ninette. When he learned that she had died, Hawke spared the nobleman's the grisly details, or the noble learned the grisly fate of his wife. We told him the truth. Did Hawke find the miners who had gone missing from the bone pit? Hawke did not help Hubert discover the fate of his crews of the miners at the bone pit, or Hawke traveled to the bone pit to help the unfortunate mining crew. Well, we helped them. Did Hawke blackmail Sir Frask? Hawke used Sir Frask's apostate's daughter against the Templar, or Hawke agreed to keep Sir Frask's secret? We agreed to keep his secret. Was Iduna killed? Iduna, the exotic wanderer from the east, died from the breaking of her compulsion, or Iduna, the exotic wanderer of the east, did not die from the breaking of her compulsion. No, we killed her. Did Hawke send Fainriel to the Circle or to the Dalish? We sent him to the Dalish. What happened to Kiran? He was reinstated with the Templars, or he was kicked out of the Templars. We reinstated him. Did Hawke defend Katojan or hand him over to the Qunari? We defended him. Was Karas killed? Hawke chose not to kill Karas and his group of Templars, or aided by Sir Frask, Hawke killed Karas and his group of Templars. Now, we didn't kill him because we convinced him to leave. Act 2. Did Hawke kill Gascard? While ultimately not responsible for the disappearance, Gascard's method for protecting them were unsavory. Or we didn't. Gascard lived on and eventually leaving Kirkwall. An Elysian noble named Gascard claimed he was trying to investigate the series of disappearances of women around Kirkwall. That's him. No, we didn't kill him. So he eventually left Kirkwall. That's interesting. Did Hawke side with Farnell against the Qunari? Hawke refused to aid the Templars' plan to disrupt the fragile peace between Kirkwall and the Qunari, or Farnell received Hawke's support, causing the two to fight side by side against the Qunari prisoners. No, we didn't side with them. Did Hawke side with Patrice? Patrice received no aid from Hawke in her plans to vilify the Qunari of Kirkwall, or with Hawke's help, Patrice was able to blame the death of the Viscount's son on the Qunari. We didn't side with Patrice. Did Hawke discover who was raiding Hubert's caravans? Hawke did not find out who was looting the caravans. Hawke discovered that the thief Brecker was ultimately behind the looting. We did that. How did Hawke help Yevon find his son in the Deep Roads? Hawke did not encounter Yevon. Iwan was rescued at the expense of his brother Mirin's life, or Mirin was rescued from the Darkspawn pursuing him, though his brother Iwan perished as a result. Ooh. Yevon's son were dwarven explorers determined to reclaim some of their culture's lost glory from the Deep Roads under the Free Marches. We didn't do this. We didn't encounter him. Did Javaris die? Javaris had been framed for the theft of the Gatlock, but Hawke still held him responsible for the event that led to Kirkwall's situation worsening. Javaris did not survive, or Hawke allowed Javaris to leave, turning his attention to the true Gatlock thief. We did that, so Javaris is alive and well. Did Hawke help Lieutenant Harley with the raiders on the cliff? Hawke did not run into this particular standoff. Hawke broke off before the attack was complete, leaving the guardsmen to their struggle. Hawke worked with the Kirkwall defenders to eliminate the entrenched raiders, or rather than risk the guards, Hawke simply attacked and entrenched the raiders. We fought alongside them. What happened to Fainriel? After recovering from his ordeal in the Fade, Fainriel vowed to master his ability, leaving for the Tevinter Empire to study with the Magisters there. Fainriel's abilities were dangerous enough that he was eventually made tranquil. rendered emotionless and free from magic through a ritual that severed his connection to the Fate. Or Fenrir awoke not entirely himself as a result of his time in the Fate. Ooh, so he could have become possessed. That's interesting. No, we freed him and he left for to Finter. Did Hawke kill the Airshok? The Airshok proved a mighty foe, but Hawke triumphed in the end. Or Hawke resolved the Kunari assault on the city peacefully, and the Airshok withdrew his Kunari. That could have been a thing. That's interesting. No, we killed him. I wonder how that would have gone if you didn't kill him. On to Act 3. Did Hawke try to find the assassin for Nuncio? We didn't help. Hawke did not track down the missing assassin. Nuncio and the crows had no need for Hawke's assistance, or Hawke offered to help Nuncio. We helped him. Did Hawke let Severin go? We didn't find him. Hawke handed Severin over to Nuncio and the crows, or Hawke didn't turn Severin over to Nuncio. Severin returned the favor by supporting the champion in the final battle between the mages and the Templars. This happened. Who did Hawke hand the conspirators over to? Hawke presented the conspirators to Orsino, allowing the first enchanter to deal with them from the Templars, away from Templar eyes. Or Hawke presented the conspirators to Meredith, confirming the Knight Commander's fear. I believe is this about... yeah, this is about them working together. We handed it to Orsino. Did Hawke find and rescue Nathaniel from the deep roads? Hawke did not encounter Nathaniel. Nathaniel perished unaware of the troubles in Kirkwall. Or Nathaniel was safely recovered from the deep roads. He was safely recovered. How did Hawke decide to help Uncle Gamlen? Hawke reunited Gamlen and Charade. Hawke didn't help Gamlen. Or Hawke returned the gem of Karashak to Gamlen. No, we reunited them. What did Hawke do with Emil? Judging the young mage as harmless, Hawke allowed Emil to go free, or Emil was returned to the circle, perhaps a bit more world-wise for his experiences. We let him go. Did Hawke side with the mages or the Templars in the final battle? We sided with the mages. What did Hawke do with Kieran? Hawke freed Kieran from the mages and let him go free. He left the Templar Order. Unable to trust Kieran, Hawke eliminated the Templar recruit. Or Kieran rejoined the Templars under Knight Captain Cullen's discretion and promised to keep a very close eye on the recruit. I think we let him go. Did Hawke kill the dragon in the bone pit? We didn't kill it, or we did. We did kill it. And then last but not least, we have the Legacy DLC. Let's see. Who did Hawke side with in Corypheus' prison? Despite Larry's obvious corruption, Hawke heeded the former warden and worked to prevent Janeka from freeing the imprisoned Darkspawn. Or unable to fully trust Larius, Hawke supported Janeka's fury and worked with her to free the imprisoned Darkspawn. No, we sided with Larius. Did Hawke find Malcolm's will in the Grey Warden prison tower? Malcolm had left traces of his legacy behind in the ancient prison, unaware his children would one day follow in his footsteps. Or Hawke did not uncover his father's legacy. No, we did find his legacy. There we go. Now let's see what has happened so far within Origins and Dragon Age 2. Hey, here we are with Dragon Age Inquisition. I am beyond excited to start this. The opening, like opening screen with the menu and everything. It's beautiful. It looks like it's like the mages and Templars walking towards somewhere. I'm guessing to that building that we see in the distance. But I wonder what's going on exactly. Okay, before I click new game, I'm gonna quickly look at the options, see if I need to do anything special. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited, especially after what happened with the ending of Dragon Age 2. Okay, let's press new game and see what's gonna happen. Ooh. The fuck? Wait, so something just exploded? Okay. So we have character creation, select the race and appearances. Interesting. So we have the humans. Humans are the most numerous and powerful race in Thedas. They are also the most divided politically and seem to thirst for conflict. Human characters receive a bonus ability point at the start of the game. Ooh. Elf. Elves are historically oppressed people, distinguishable by their lithe frames and pointed ears. Though most survive in the poorest fringes of human cities, others live as nomads known as the Dalish. Elves receive a bonus of 25% to range damage. Ooh. Dwarf. Dwarfs are short, stocky, and most spend their entire lives on the ground. Those exiled to the surface are often merchants or smugglers. Because dwarves have no connection to the faith, they cannot be mages, but receive a 25% bonus to magic defense. Interesting. Ooh, and we can also be a Qunari if we want to. The Qunari are a race of horned giants who follow a strict religious sect known as the Qun. Those who have abandoned its principle are known as Talfashov and often work as mercenaries. Qunari characters get a bonus of 10% physical damage resistance. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna play as female. And I think I'm gonna play in female elf because so far I haven't been able to play as an elf yet because in Origins we were dwarf and then in Dragon Age we had to be human. So I think I'm gonna be elf, female elf. Okay, now we have to select the class so we can be a rogue dual wield. Rogues are fighters who rely on speed and agility rather than heavy armor, using skill and an advantageous position on the battlefield to deal incredible damage. They may get up close and personal with daggers or strike from a distance with arrows. Rogue Archer. Rogues are fighters who rely on speed and agility rather than heavy armor. It says the same thing. They may get up and close personal with daggers or strike. Yeah, that's the same thing. Okay. Warrior Two-Handed. Warriors are frontline combatants, able to withstand incredible punishment in heavy armor. They are proficient in the use of two-handed weapons like mauls and great swords, but may combine a smaller weapon with a shield for added defense. And then we have the Mage. Mages channel magical powers into spells capable of a wide range of effects. From debilitating opponents, protecting allies, or unleashing devastating elemental energy, Those who wield magic are widely feared from their abilities, and their rebellion against Chantry control has left the land in chaos. Ooh. Okay, so I know in the last game in Dragon Age 2, we were a mage. And in Dragon Age Origins, we were a warrior. We were a 200 warrior to be specific. But I've been told that it would be better story-wise and lore-wise if I were to play as a mage again. So I think I will do that again. I will play as a mage again. Okay, then we have to select the difficulty. So we have casual for players new to role-playing games or those interested in a purely narrative focus combat. Combat will provide minimal challenge. For players interested in a balanced but challenging gameplay experience, this setting is recommended for most players. Hard for seasoned players looking for a significant challenge in combat. Enemies are punishing and battles require a clever mind for tactics. Or for nightmare, for masochists and the truly mad, it doesn't get more challenging than this. Is this Duncan, by the way? It looks a lot like his armor from the first game, and holy fuck, is that they did that to Duncan? And here we have custom for players looking to tweak their difficulty settings. Playing with trials on will increase your challenge, but you will also earn unique equipment. Okay, we're just gonna play normal. So, we are a Dalish apprentice. Enslaved long ago by humans, most elves still live as second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject these lives are known as the Dalish, nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and traditions alive. You grew up in the wilderness, a member of the Lavellan Dalish clan and apprentice to its leader and guide, the Keeper. The clan wandered the northern free marches, and you had little need to interact with humans, until the Keeper sent you to the Chantry's Conclave as a spy. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish, but indeed all elves. She could not have known how right she was. Interesting, let's select this. Let's see, do you want to import? Yes, please. And that is from today, yep. Confirm. Ooh, I'm so excited. Ooh, is this the loading screen? I can go through it. Nice. Metals are found in mountainous and rocky areas. Explore these areas for caves, which are often home to these crafting resources. Or find treasure maps on your adventures. Treasure maps use... Oh, there we go. Oh, we can create a character now. Okay, so we have a few appearances already. Let's see. I think I will customize it from here. So we have general. Okay, so we have the face shape. Let's see. I think I'll go with the last one. And your skin tone. I think I'll go with the complexion. think I'll quickly make like a montage of me creating the characters, and I'll be right back.
Everything you've heard, completely true. Everything you've heard, completely true. How much is it going to cost me exactly? How much is it going to cost me exactly?
Okay, there we go. I think this will be my character. This will be my Lavellan, I guess. Let's see. Change this a bit, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, let's accept it. Ooh, and for a name. What should I have for a name? I think I'll go for like Myron. I feel like that will be a good elfin name. Myron. There we go. Ooh, where are we? And why are the spiders after us? Who's that figure? What the hell is going on? Is that red lyrium as well? What happened to my hand? Oh, it's a Leliana
Tell me why we shouldn't
and
kill you
Cassandra.
now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Click this to select the response on the dialogue wheel or press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to quickly select responses by positioning on the wheel. That's terrible.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
Some dialogue give you the opportunity to respond emotionally to situations. When these opportunities appear, special icons will highlight the emotion tied to the response. Ah, I see. So like this is more aggressive. This is sad. I guess this is kind of standoffish. And maybe you're trying to figure out stuff here. I'm confused.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then
Go to the forward camp, Leliana. I will take her to the rift.
what did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Ooh.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world.
Ooh. Are we connected to
Each
it?
time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you.
Ooh.
It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
How could it stop this?
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I'm guilty?
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
If I can help, I will.
I understand.
Ooh, she
Then-
approves.
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Ooh.
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Okay, hold on. So you have to use that to move. You can also look around by holding right click and moving the mouse. I see. Oh, I just pressed something. What's that? So you have to get to the rift. There was also a bunch of codexes that appeared, but I'm guessing I can't click on them. So we have this one, Cassandra Pentaghast. Can this disappear or... Wait, let me walk around a bit and see if it's gonna disappear or not. Okay. Searching reveals nearby loot, codex entries, and crafting nodes. Okay, let's quickly go over this. So Cassandra Pentaghast, Lord Seeker Lucius. I am fully aware of the intent behind your predecessor's declaration. Lord Seeker Lambert pried the Templars away from Chantry control and led them into an assault upon all mages, for reasons you both find justified. I, however, am uncertain when the Seekers of Truth went from guarding against injustice to perpetrating it. If you truly believe that is not the case, I suggest you look out a window at the chaos this war has caused, and ask yourself if Thedas will recover even if you are victorious. I remain at Divine Justinia's right hand, and will stay there even if you brand me a traitor. I am sorry, but there is too much at stake to swerve from the path we willingly followed at the Chantry's foundation. From a letter by Seeker Cassandra Pentaghast to Lord Seeker Lucius Corin, Dragon 939. Then we have Divine Justinia V. Formerly the revered Mother Dorothea of Orlais, Divine Justinia V rose to power after the death of Divine Beatrix III in the year 934 in the 934 of the Dragon Age. Little is known of Dorothea's background before she joined the Chantry as an initiate, but she proved to be a liberal and daring thinker, willing to take a former bard and lay sister Leliana as a close advisor. A headstrong devotion to her own agenda and rumored support of the Mage Rebellion earned her no small dislike from the powerful priests long used to controlling access to the divine. In the year 940 of the Dragon Age, Divine Justinia called a summit, intending to negotiate a truce between the Mage Rebellion and the Templars splintered from the Chantry. The Divine Conclave was held at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, the most holy place in Thedas. Before a resolution could be breached, a cataclysmic explosion destroyed the Conclave, consumed the temple, rent the sky, and shattered the world's hopes for peace. Divine Justinia V perished in the Temple of Sacred Ashes. The Chantries flounders, leaderless, in the wake of her death, and its fate grows increasingly uncertain. If order is not restored to Thedas, Justinia V might be remembered as the Chantry's final divine. So we are right now at Haven. We are at the Chantry. We are at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. And Divine Justinia V, or Mother Dorothea as we knew her, died here. We also have like these cool card images. I love it. This is Cassandra's. Do we have any more characters? We do here. Lavellen of the Dalish. Ah, this is us. The Dalish are elves who refuse to live in human cities, where their people are exploited, having few rights. They choose to eke out an independent existence in the forest, attempting to keep the last remnants of their ancient culture alive. Mirren is from Clan Lavellen, a group of Dalish who migrate around the perpetually feuding Free Marches. Mirren's people travel along the borders of each city-state's territory, where Free March rulers will be less inclined to attack them, for fear of accidentally provoking neighboring cities. Mirren manifested a talent for magic as a child. The clan's leader, Keeper Deshana Istimefuril Lavellen, taught her how to control and hone her new powers. Myron grew into a capable mage far away from the eyes of the Templars and mage circles. When tension between the two factions erupted into warfare, spilling into the countryside, Clan Lavellen was forced to pick up and move. Mirren's keeper sent her to spy on the Conclave at Haven, as the outcome might determine the fate of her own clan. After the explosion that killed the Divine, Mirren was the only survivor at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Rumors that the mysterious mark on her hand is a sign of the Maker's favor were spread by those who claimed they saw the divine prophet Andraste herself let Lavellen out of the fate. So wait a minute. Is that figure the shiny golden figure that we saw in the beginning? Is that Andraste? Did we see Andraste? If that is the case, that would make the implications that it would have would be insane. So if this image, or I love it so much, so this is like Grey Warden stuff because of the griffins. I wonder what this is though. The Dalish Isles. In time, the human empires will crumble. We have seen it happen countless times. Until then, we wait. We keep to the wild borderlands. We raise Hala and build Arafels and present a moving target to the humans around us. We try to keep hold of the old ways to relearn what was forgotten. We will call to the ancient gods, although they do not answer and have not heard us since before the fall of Arlefaun, so that one day they might remember us. Algernon, the eldest of the sun, and he who overthrew his father. Mefal, the protector. Fenharel, the dreadwolf. Andruil, the huntress. Falondin, the friend of the dead. Durfaman, the keeper of secrets. Gillanane, the mother of Hala. June, the master of crafts. And Celise, the hearth keeper. We gather every 10 years for the Arlafan to retell the ancient stories and keep them alive. For when the human kingdoms are gone, we must be ready to teach the others what it means to be elves. As told by Gisharel, keeper of the Relafaring clan of the Dalish elves. You also have some history. Let's see, here it is. Let's see at the image. Ooh, I love that. So mysterious. Okay, the Conclave. It has been a year or a little more than chaos. Yes, the mages voted to dissolve the Circle of Magi, but I will point out this vote came only after increased restrictions were placed on them following the unfortunate events in Kirkwall. What other choice did they have? Yes, the Templar Order abandoned their duties and elected to pursue the mages to bring them back in line. But after 1,000 years in which their sole rule was the mage keepers, what else could one expect? They envisioned the war over quickly, a single battle that would see the mages' resolve crumble, after which they would meekly return to confinement. That did not happen. This conflict could drag on forever, with advantage on neither side. Both Templars and mages see this, and thus they have agreed to come to the Conclave. This is our chance. Words not words need to be said which have not been said. A compromise must be reached because there is no other choice. I believe this with all of my heart. I am not without fault in all this. Perhaps I pushed too far for reform, or not hard enough. The Maker has seen fit to give me another chance. I will not squander it. The Temple of Sacred Ashes is where together we will make history, and with luck we will be remembered kindly for it. From the Journals of Divine Justinia V, Dragon 941. Interesting. And then we also have magic. Let's see the image. Ooh. I kind of love how, like, the magic card, or I don't know if it's magic in general or this card itself, kind of looks like it's suffering, you know? And, like, anyone who has magical powers are kind of suffering. So we have the breach. What does it mean to pierce the veil which separates our world from the realm of dreams and demons? For the average man and woman, it is a frightening thought to consider just how fragile this separation actually is. The veil is not a physical curtain, not a structure limited to a particular place. It is everywhere. It is their home. It is in their home, in the streets where they walk, in the farmers' fields, as well as remote mountain vales. At any moment, it could be torn to shreds, allowing demons and other horrors to flood into our world, like water through a burst dam. Known lore tells us that small rifts can be sealed, but what about larger ones? What if some catastrophic magical event created a rift so large and horrific it weakened the integrity of the veil as a whole? Such a breach would threaten our entire world, turning concerns about occasional demonic intrusion into a charming anecdote compared to the demons we would then face. If there is anything to be done, any reason we should look at magic with fear, it is for that possibility more than any other. From The True Threat of Magic by Lady Sika Alandra Vale. And then we also have the tutorials, status effects. I see. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay, party members and enemies can be affected by or initially possesses a range of status effects. The list below provides a brief synopsis of general terms. Debilitating effects disabled includes frozen, paralyzed, stunned, and asleep. The target cannot move or take any action. This effect usually has limited duration or an action that ends it, taking damage causing a sleeping target to wake up. You can hit disabled targets with abilities marked as a detonator to cause devastating combo effects. Taking damage over time, which is burning, poison, and bleeding. The target takes ongoing damage of a given type over a period of time. A chill, the target moves and attacks more slowly. Confused, the target will attack its own allies. Knocked down, the target lies prone on the ground and will require a few moments to get back on its feet. Panic, the target stops attacking and moves randomly around the battlefield. Taking damage ends the effect. Shocked, the target magical resistance is reduced and will take bonus damage from magical attacks. Slowed, the target moves more slowly. Swarmed, the target is covered in bees. It takes ongoing damage and has a chance to become panicked as a result of the stinging. Sundered, the target's armor is reduced. It will take bonus damage from physical attacks. Taunted, the target preferentially attacks the character who used the taunting ability to the exclusion of all others, moving to engage them if necessary. Weakened, the target attacks do less damage. Vulnerable, the targets will take bonus damage from attacks of this type, such as fire, cold, or spirit. Beneficial effects. Got barrier, a magical effect that protects the target from damage. We know what that is. Got guard, a type of combat training that protects the target from damage. Incoming attacks must deplete the guard before the target loses health. Resistance, you got certain types, fire, cold, or spirit. You also have greater resistance, which the target takes little or no damage. And immunity, which is an effect. The target is completely immune to one or more debilitating effects, such as burning or sleep. And this is the card image. Beautiful. I love the cards. The codex cards, holy fuck, they are beautiful.
The gate. We are heading into the valley.
The eye on the compass indicates your quest destination. So we have to go there. The Wrath of Haven. And we can exit it by pressing M. The map, that is. Okay. Interesting.
Maker, it's the end of the world.
Ooh. What happened?
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Interesting. Anything around here? No. Look at that. Ooh. Holy shit, are we okay?
Stay behind me.
Got a shade. What's going on? The ground? The hell is that? I just spawned another shade. Okay, press R or left click to attack. Ooh, and we also have abilities. Ooh. Okay, so I can't use that anymore. Can't use space anymore to pause the game. There we go.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
I mean, I don't... Ooh, I like that. Is that like a specific mage thing because of the hand? I don't need a staff.
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Ooh. Okay, let's see. We got another codex about creatures. The shade. I love the image. Shade. It has often been suggested that the only way for a demon to affect the world of the living is by possessing a living or once living body. But this is not always true. Indeed, a shade is one such creature, a demon in its true form that has adapted to effect of the world around it. My hypothesis is this. We already know that many demons become confused when they pass through the veil into our world. They are unable to tell the living from the dead, the very static nature of our universe being confusing to a creature that is accustomed to a physicality defined entirely by emotion and memory. Most demons seek to seize immediately upon anything they perceive as life, jealousy, attempting to possess it. But what of those that do not? What of those that encounter no life or fail to possess a body? What of those that are more cautious by their nature? These demons watch, they lurk, they envy. In time, such a demon will learn to drain energy from the psyche of those it encounters, just as it did in the Fade. Once it has drained enough, it has the power to manifest and will forever after be known as a shade. Such a creature spurns possession. It instead floats as a shadow across its piece of land, preying upon the psyche of any who cross its path. Perhaps it believes itself still in the Fade. There is evidence to believe this is so.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Ooh,
Where
we
are
got
your
potions
soldiers?
now.
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Let's see. So basically this thing is our new tab, I imagine. Ooh, it made a different noise there. Does that mean there's anything close around? Also, those bodies. They're Templars. Anything here? It's a good thing that the ice here didn't break. Ooh, there's something up here. Can loot this. We got a Templar Scribe Cowl. Can take that. We have to press I to open the inventory to examine your lead or equipped items. Ooh, so we have the weapons. I only have my staff. Then I have armor. Ooh, I have a bunch. different. Well, this is a bit better, I guess. You can also have this. Okay. Accessories. Don't have anything. Also upgrades. Oh, we can upgrade stuff. Crafting materials. Valuables. Weapon schematics, armor schematics, and recipes. Interesting. Okay, looks like we can head up here. Is there any stuff up here, perhaps? I wonder if we can get back on here. Maybe? Let's see. Oh, there's some stuff here. Oh, we got elf root. Press Control to view. Gathering resources. Gather herbs and metals out in the wild and use them to craft upgrades to your gear and potions. Explore and find as many varieties as you can. Something here is iron. Ooh, no, that's attack. I wonder if there is like a quick button like you had in Dragon Age 2 where you could pick up stuff, because in Dragon Age 2 you had to press R. Key bindings. Let's see, interact F. Okay, maybe that would. Ah, yeah, there we go. I got free iron from that. There's some stuff here as well. Ooh, and shades here. Okay, I have to be careful. But I can attack from a distance. Abilities consume mana and stamina for powerful combat effects. Most abilities require time to pass before reuse.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
There we go. Oh, it affects both of them. That's nice. Ooh. No. Leave me alone. Okay. Let's see. There we go. We got one. There we go. I love the animations of the fighting. Oh, it feels so satisfying. Okay. Let's explore a bit. See if there's anything hidden. Any hidden loots or whatever. Got money. Or gold. And we got elf root. Did we get any new codexes? Did I check? Yeah, crafting materials. Okay, we got elf root. What do you show? Ooh, I like that. It's like making potions, like alchemy. Okay, elf root. Elf root was first used by the elves of Arlathan, hence the name. The root gave their medicines particular efficacy. So when the Imperium conquered the elves, the Magisters adopted its use and its popularity spread to all corners of the Empire. Elf root is a hardy plant with green leaves that grows wild in many places. It is so common that it tends to show up in most gardens and fields, almost like a weed. Unlike a weed, however, most people appreciate having access to the wonderful little plant. The roots can be used with very little preparation. Rubbing some of the juice on a wound, for example, will speed up healing and numb pain. And chewing on a slice of root treats minor ailments like indigestion, flatulence, and hoarse throats. I actually need that. My throat is going hoarse. There are several varieties, but the most useful for herbalists are the bitter, gossamer, and royal elf roots. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Ines Arcania, Arancia, the botanist, or botanist. I have to keep in mind that I can't click on the codexes now. I have to actually go click on them to read. Ooh, there's another shade there.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Ah, it's a rave. Do I have to be a bit closer? No, there we go, we got it.
One down.
And these are lesser shades, by the way. It's not just shade. Ah, codex. We got creatures. We got raves. Let's look at it. Ooh, they look spooky. Okay. Like wisps, raves are sometimes thought to be the remains of spirits or demons that have been destroyed. They cannot shape the fate around themselves, nor are they capable of mimicking forms they see in the minds of dreamers, as many weaker spirits do. Instead, they are the scavengers of the fate, dwelling in the shadows of stronger beings, feeding on the scraps of thought and emotion. From Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons by Enchanter Mirdramel. Also, what is this? I'm not sure. The little sign here. Okay. Let's see, is there anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Is there anything here on the ice? There is some loot. Got gold. An elf root. Do we only have gold now? We don't have like... It's called gold. It's not called sovereigns. And we don't have silver anymore or bronze. Can we get up here? Ooh, can we get up? Is that a thing? Ooh, we can! Some loot here. Here you go, got gold. Got some elf root here. Can we go here? We got loot. More gold, nice. Okay. Ooh. Kind of freaked out there. Ah, more elf root. There we go. Ooh. Ah, I fell. And I'm guessing this is the loot from the rave. So we have a dreamer rag. This is a creature research item. Bring it to a creature research specialist to learn more about this type of creature. Okay, I will do that. Keep items for later. No die enemy. Okay, let's see. Is there anything here? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we got a shade after me. Let me get away from there. Got some loot here. Another dreamer rag. Did the shade drop anything? Doesn't look like it. There's nothing here either. Okay, got some iron. Ooh, there's some more raves there. Okay, let's take care of them. and we'll change the light. There you go, that's one. Oh, okay. Do that. Is that it for the demons? Looks like it. Okay, is anything here? Some money. Ah, there's something there. Got more iron. Owl fruit. Doesn't look like anything got dropped here. Okay, let's head up the stairs then.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Ooh. Can't go there. Is there anything here? No. Okay, here we are. Got a lesser shade. Ooh. Is that it? Yeah. We got very good.
Before more come through!
Where are you?
What did you do?
Yeah.
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
You mean the mark did that?
You mean this?
Whatever
How did
magic
you
opened
know?
the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly.
Ooh.
It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever.
What are you doing here, Barry?
Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
You are with the Chantry.
Are you with the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
Nice crossbow.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You know about the mark?
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade. Far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, We are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's commendable.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
So am I. I don't want this to end. Okay, so we have...
Down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Okay, so we have new codexes. We got Solus and Varric. This is Solus. Ooh, I like that. So pretty. Okay, Cassandra. I understand our first order of business must be to investigate this bizarre breach in the sky and protect people from the demons descending. While my search continues, I wish to draw your attention to a new arrival at our camp, an elfin apostate calling himself Solus. Solus entered the camp voluntarily, surrendering his staff to Chantry forces without protests. He is not Dalish, and he says that he has never been part of the circle, claiming instead to have studied magic peacefully on his own, particularly magic tied to the Fade. While I suspect he will be reluctant to accept the help of an apostate, Solus did not come to us freely. Witnesses saw him in a nearby village at the time of the blast, so he was likely not responsible for what happened at the Conclave. However, he was described the effects of the breach in enough detail to convince me that he knows more about the fate than anyone else present. Solus has requested permission to study the lone survivor and one of the smaller rifts in hopes of finding a way to seal the breach. He has correctly guessed that it is growing and believes it will destroy the entire world unless we find a way to stop it. Unless you object, I will allow his studies under proper observation, of course. Leliana. Interesting, so he was nearby when the whole blast happened as well. And then we have Ferric Tefras. There's power in stories, that's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last, might as well be mine. Varric Tefras of the Dwarven Merchant Guild of Kirkwall is famous, or infamous, for two things: his books and his association with the champion of Kirkwall. After the Templars and Circles broke away from the Chantry, Divine Justinia V sent her agents to Kirkwall, where the roots of the war began, in search of answers. The champion had long since disappeared, but Varric had written a book on his friend's involvement in the destruction of the Kirkwall Chantry, and the left and right hands of the Divine located him with surprising ease. They captured and interrogated him, then brought him to the Conclave to give his testimony to the Divine in person, but fate decreed that he would never meet her. Ooh, let's look at the picture. It's just you looking directly at Bianca while you're getting shot. Okay, is there anything around here that we can loot? Ah, there's something here. Ooh. Let's not stand in the fire, guys. Got Spirit Essence, Tier 1 Rare Rune Material. Ooh. What's this? Wait, there's some loot there. We got Acolyte Fire Staff. Ooh, can we get or equip our party members perhaps with better stuff? Let's see, we got Cassandra, Soulless. Is this better for you? Is this better for me, perhaps? I didn't really check if it's better for me. Has willpower instead of barrier damage. Maybe I'll change it to that. Okay, let's see. There we go, got some gold. Okay, do we have to jump over here? Let's see. Looks that way. Oh, I just put down. Okay. Oh yeah, press space to jump over. Is there anything here? Is this gonna hurt me if I fall down? Let's see. Ah, there we go. It was not that high. Ooh, you got gold and figurine of Mafarath the Betrayer. Figurine of Mafarath, yeah. To control, press control or click hourglass at the bottom of the screen to pause or unpause. Let's get this iron. So there's demons here. Ah, I see them. Let's see. Here they are. Can attack them. Okay, tactical camera. Let's look at tactical camera mode, which helps you better evaluate nearby enemies and plan your strategy. To use tactical in the future, press T. While in tactical camera, use WQSE or hold down the buttons to scan the battlefield. Use tab to cycle through targets. Switch control between your party members and use right click to issue orders to move to a specific spot or attack a specific enemy. To exit tactical camera mode, press T and scroll back in. I see, so if we do, let's see, if I press T, I can do it. I see. It's a bit confusing. Okay, let's pause for a moment. I want to see. So you have Shield Wall, Challenge, and Payback Strike. I have Chain Lightning and Flash Fire. You have Barrier and Winter's Grasp. Okay, and Varric, you have Long Shot and Caltrops. Okay. Let's see how this goes. There we go, is that all? I think so. Okay, let's look around a bit. There's some iron here. Is there more? Doesn't look like it. So we have to head that way. Let's see what's here first. Ah, there's some elf fruit here. Can get that. Elf root. I'm so happy that Varric is back in the game again. Ah, we even is he gonna always be our party member? I hope so. Okay, so let's do this. Oh! Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's get the higher ground here. Ooh. Let's do Chain Lightning. Let's get away a bit. Nice. There's a bunch of loot that we can get. Shadow Essence. This is a creature research item, okay. Let's Spirit essence. Life ward amulet. When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, the amulet shatters and heals the character for a specified amount. Ooh, I see. An iron. Okay, let's equip that then. Here we go. Ooh.
You are Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
Then you know how to be wary.
Then you know us well enough to be careful.
Well enough to be suspicious.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
This is like Fenris and Meryl situation all over. Okay, let's see. Anything here? Ooh, okay, that's on fire. Is there a way to get around it? There is elf food here. And there's some loot there. There we go. And loot here with gold and aquamarine. There's also some stuff there. Is there like a way we can jump? But how do we get back? Oh. You guys are just walking forward. They're not hurting. There we go. Just to be sure. We have to check out this hand still. Ooh.
My magic cannot stop your mark from growing further. For your sake, I suggest we hurry.
Or let's go here first, however. Anything around? No. There is down there, okay. Let's see. Got some loot here. With a silver bracelet. Some gold. Serpent stone, which is a tier 1 common metal. Okay. And lamb's wool is tier 1 common cloth. Let's get this. Where was it? There it is. Anything else around? Doesn't look like it. What about up here? Ooh, there is something there. There's some loot. There we go. And iron. More iron. Some more loot here. Let's see. Ooh.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
You would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Ooh, we got more stuff. Got a greater shade. Ooh, let's focus on the... We can... There we go, got those. Let's do that. Flash fire. Never mind. They're all down.
I hope Leliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Ooh. Falling. Okay. Let's see. I'm guessing I can't really go up there because I get slippery. Ah, there is something up here. Got some iron. There we go. Anything there? No. Okay, let's head up here then.
Another rift!
Fate rifts are caused by weaknesses in the veil. Disrupting a rift with your mark will cause damage to nearby demons. Ah, okay. Ooh, let's walk a bit. Here we go.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Ooh. There we go. Your character has leveled up. This increases your health and stats automatically and awards you 1 ability point to use. Press B to open the character record to see the ability screen.
The rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Okay, let's see. Okay. So we have Spirit, Master of the School of Magic, a call upon spirits for protection as well as the essence of the fate itself. Their spells disrupt hostile magic, create defensive barriers, and heal injuries. Storm, Masters of this School of Magic call forth the power of thunder and lightning. Their spells paralyze foes and arc from one enemy to another. Inferno, Masters of this School of Magic dominate the battlefield with unrelenting fire. Enemies who survive the initial blast are driven mad with terror or burned to death in unquenchable flames. Or Winter, Masters of the School of Magic summon cold that bites deeper than the cruelest winter. Their icy spells slow and weaken enemies. Okay, so we have one from here. Oh. Abilities. Each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Active abilities have diamond-shaped icons that can be mapped to your hotbar and then used in combat. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger. Passive abilities have circular icons and are permanent boosts to your character that are always active. Drag it to investigate the trees and hover over an ability to inspect its details. When you have ability points available, click an ability or upgrade it to learn it. You can also learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree or connected to an ability you've already learned. Press S to go back to the ability tree and list the browse other tree list and browse other ability trees. Okay, so Chain Lightning. You unleash a blast of lightning that shocks one target and arcs to nearby enemies. Okay, that's what we have. And we also have this Flash Fire. Yeah, you ignite an enemy with searing pain and send them fleeing in panic. Okay. What's here? What's this one? Barrier. You create a shimmering protective barrier that acts as a temporary additional health. The barrier decays naturally over time. And you got these two. Winter Scrubs. You lock a target in a sheet of ice, freezing it in a place, and Fate Step. You let invisible waves of magic carry you forward, blurring ahead a short distance. Ooh, I like the sound of that. What about the other thing that was here? You unleash a massive explosion, leaving enemies in the area burning in agony. What was this? Energy barrage. You launch a cell full of elemental blasts from your staff that homes in on targets ahead of you. I like the sound of this one. I think I'm gonna get it. We have to click apply. Active abilities are automatically assigned to an empty hotkey if one is available after learning. At any time, you can drag a learned active ability to map it to a hotkey of your choice. Select the Tactics tab from the top of your character's record to access a complete list of your learned active abilities. I see. Okay, and then we have attributes. Here we can see our strength, dexterity, magic, cunning, willpower, and constitution. Ooh, okay. Behavior. The behavior screen allows you to provide instructions to your party on how they should fight, cooperate, and defend themselves in combat. While you can directly control and switch between party members at any time, they will follow these rules when you are not controlling them. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave that there for the time being. We can continue on here. Ooh. Supply cache here. Morning Star. Okay, it's for warrior only.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
What about the breach?
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
You're asking for my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own.
Ooh, okay, so if we charge with the soldiers, careful sustained assault, soldiers will stand with you to ensure rifle scouts in the pass may be lost. Scouts in the pass may be lost, okay. And take the mountain path. It's fast but indirect, and soldiers will act as a distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. I think I'll take the mountain pass, since it's faster.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Leliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Ooh. Got another codex. Characters. Here he is. High Chancellor Roderick. There are some who claim men have no place in the Chantry, beyond the lowest rank of scholarly brothers and those who take their place amongst the Templars. It is not true. This is an organization spanning 7 nations, from the smallest village Chantry to the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. It takes more than sermons to keep it alive. There is an invisible army at work, ensuring meals are delivered, repairs are made, and faithful attended to, and much of it done by Chantry brothers like myself. The position of High Chancellor places a man besides the most holy. I control who is permitted audience, handle her correspondence, deliver her word to Thedas, and serve as her advisor on matters which may be mundane but cannot be disregarded. If I have influence, let it be said it is something I use sparingly, if at all. This is a task to which I devote myself with solemnity. And I and my fellows bear a burden so that others are free to guide the spirits of Thedas uncumbered. From a letter by High Chancellor Roderick, a Signon 938 dragon. Anything else? Some tutorial stuff. Fate rifts are caused by weaknesses. Rifts spawn demons and can also be sealed. Okay, the mark can disrupt the rift and cause damage to enemies. When the Fate Rift is available, interact with it to disrupt the rift and both stun and damage demons in its vicinity. The Herald can use the mark to close the rift once all of the demons it has spawned are dead. Tactical behaviors and yeah. Okay, have to climb this. Can I? There we go.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Ooh, look at that. Look at... Wow, that's terrible but also so gorgeous looking. What the hell's going on? How did that even came to be? Ooh, got something there. Greater shade it looks like. Okay, let's put this on it. You can also try this out. Ooh, I love that! You're so fast! And the chain lightning. Can I attack this one? There we go. The flash fire. Okay, that was it. Let's see. Got Dreamer Rags. Anything else? No. Okay, let's head up here then. Where is this? It's so icy. I mean, I know this is at the at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, technically. Ooh, got some loot here. But I'm not sure if we saw this in Origin. Some stuff here as well. You got gold, stiletto, dagger, and a griffin shield. Which reminds me, I need to check for Cassandra. So this is one-handed and that's two-handed. Okay, so Cassandra is weapon and shield. So this is better. And what about the shield? Sure. We also have daggers, but none of us are dual wield rogue. Okay. Anything here? No. Ah, there's a sack here. With serpent stone. Something here. Money, it looks like. Yep. Got Wraith. Ooh. Let's get out of here. It's after me. Let's back off a bit. There we go. There we go. Let's see. There's something here that we can get. Dragon form. It's a tier 1 rare. Okay, let's see about that. This is it. Ah, it looks like they all have the same. Okay. The wood of the dragon form tree is prized for its strength and has been used to craft bows of remarkable quality, but the leaves are equally valuable. Alchemists have known for centuries that an extract of dragon form leaves will enhance or stabilize other more volatile magical compounds. From the Botanical Compendium by Innes. Got Wisp's Essence. Get that. Ooh.
Guess we found the soldiers.
Aww.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority
Maybe.
must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
No pressure. Ooh, there's something there. Iron. Let's see. Have to go down here, it looks like. Ooh, got another rift here.
Lady Cassandra!
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Ooh. What is that? It's a terror. No. Let's do this. Let's close it. What are those?
sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth the risk.
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the ladder. That's the way
Look
to
here.
the temple.
We got, fire resistant scout and a hunting longbow. Okay, let's see. Is this better? It's for level 6. I can't have that yet. Okay. There's nothing around here, it looks like. What about here? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, I love the footprints that are being left behind in the snow. Okay, let's climb down. Ooh, nice, that was fast.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Fair enough. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's going away. It's like it's breathing, like it's coming and going.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Interesting. We got something here as well. Places. Let's look at this. Ooh, the Temple of Sacred Ashes rediscovered. According to legend, the sacred ashes of Andraste were carried out of the Tevinter Imperium by Havard, disciple of Our Lady. Wounded by Tevinter soldiers when he tried to stop Andraste's capture, Havard was too late in coming to Minrafish to stop the execution. All he found was her ashes, left out in the elements. As soon as Havard touched them, Andraste appeared in a vision. "Rise," she said, "Aegis of the faith, the Maker shall never forget you, so long as you remember." The Aegis of the faith, so named by our prophet herself, stood at her word and found his wounds healed, and his spirit renewed. He gathered the ashes of Andraste and returned to the lands of the Alamari tribes, which are now Ferelden. It said that Andraste's song led him to a holy site, where Havard and his followers built a temple to house her remains. There the legend ends. For centuries men searched for the Temple of Sacred Ashes, finding only rumors and tall tales. Chantry scholars concluded that there was no temple, there were no sacred ashes. It was all a myth, allegory intended to inspire and feed the fire of faith. Then the hero Ferelden came, seeking to cure a dying Arl with the miraculous powers of the ashes. The hero, with the help of the renowned scholar brother Ferdinand Genetivi, traced the steps of the ancients and came to a remote ruin high in the Frostback Mountains. There, the urn of sacred ashes awaited as the legend said it would. After the triumph of the righteous over the fifth blight, the Templar's discovery was shared with the world. Much to our dismay, however, by the time our soldiers arrived at the temple, the urn had disappeared. To this day, we do not know who took them or why. All that is certain is that it was the Maker's will. The hero of Ferelden did not share the discovery with the world, and Brother Genetivi, whose research made it possible, had disappeared without a trace. Truth, however, will always out and rumors circulated about the cause of all Eamon Girin's miracles recovery. Agents of the Chantry investigated claims about the urn of sacred ashes and were eventually led, as the hero had been led, to the temple. By the time our soldiers reached it, however, the urn was nowhere to be found. Though the ashes were gone, the temple itself stood, and it has since become a source of hope for the faithful. If the Grand Cathedral is the beating heart of our Chantry, then the Temple of Sacred Ashes is her soul. Here we honor the Chantry's past, even as we forge bravely into our future. From a lecture delivered by Chantry scholar Mother Cloughild at the University of Orlais in 938 Dragon. Ooh, let's explore more. So this is what is left of the temple. That's terrible. Ooh, there's just corpses left of what happened. Like, yikes. Is there more? There's more here. These poor people. What the hell happened? How did this happen? Okay, let's see. There's some loot here. With a Templar helmet. Let's see. Maybe we can equip some of the armor to our other members. Let's see. Can you have this? Yeah. You can't have that, okay. Because no one is level 6 yet. Ooh. Leliana.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Leliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
Just tell me what to do.
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
So I have to get rid. Ooh.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
How do you know? How is it that we can hear the voice though? Ooh, here it is. Isn't that red lyrium?
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Yeah.
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Here it is. Red lyrium. To answer your question, my lord, yes, I have indeed heard of this red lyrium of which you speak. A single piece of it surfaced in the eastern city of Kirkwall, and its influence alone was nearly enough to cause the city's destruction. As near as we can determine, it is regular lyrium that has been somehow corrupted. Those who have touched red lyrium or even come near it report that it sings to them, like whispers in the mind that slowly drive them mad. We do not know, however, what might stem from extended contact with red lyrium. Madness, surely, but would there be a physical corruption as well? What would happen if a mage or Templar used red lyrium as they used regular lyrium? Far more disturbing is the fact that lyrium could be corrupted at all. Treat any red lyrium you encounter as if it were poison. Do not go near it. Do not attempt to destroy it. And most importantly, do not attempt to use it. From a partially burned letter by an unknown writer affixed with the Grey Warden seal. Ooh.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Ooh. So Divine Justinia was the sacrifice? Let's see. You have to go here. You have to go down here? Yeah.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
Ooh.
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder.
Who's there?
Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Here we go. To be careful. Ooh. Fucking pride demon right out the get-go. Okay. Let's see. Can do flash fire. Okay. Ooh, it has armor.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down.
How should we do that? It's so strong. It's like 3 levels or 2 levels above me. Do I perhaps interact with that? Oh, I can.
Disrupt the rift.
3. Oh, it gets rid of his armor.
Now.
Ooh, you should take some. There you go. Oh yeah, they used their potions on their own, I see. Because Varric was quite low. Ooh.
More coming through the rift.
Okay. Let's take care of these. Let's use this. We need to interact with the rift somehow. Let me please. Because the thing got its armor back on. It didn't work because you were after me. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's interact with it. You get rid of your armor, sir. Do chain lightning. Ooh. See. Oh, is it immune to chain to lightning stuff? Ooh, hello. Okay, I need to get away from here. So we can get rid of its armor. There we go, it's almost down. I want to flash fire again. There we go.
Seal the rift.
Ooh. Here we go. Ooh. What happened? Are we okay?
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
It's alright.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then we're safe.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Why is she so afraid of us? We're also an elf. Ooh. Something here. Patient observations, vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Clammy. Shallow breathing. Pulse over fast. Not responsive. Pupils dilated. Mage says her scarring mark is throbbing with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here, just in case. Oh, we got special shipments there as well, and some loot here with elf root. Okay, let's see, we got some codexes. Creatures, we got the Pride Demon, let's look at that. Ooh, that looks so cool. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the Pride Demons, perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men, as clever and manipulative as the Desire Demon, with a penchant for cruel irony that is almost human. While the demons of desire largely engage in the bribery of mortals, Pride will use mortals' own best nature against them. Clever men outwit themselves, strong men crush themselves, humble men forget themselves, and jealous men fear themselves. They turn corruption and ruin it into an art. From Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons by Enchanter Midrommel. Ooh, I also have another one. Places. The Haven. Is this the same? Yeah, it looks the same. I would like to speak to you of Haven, the village in the Frostback, close to the Temple of Sacred Ashes. We are all aware of its past. It was home to the disciples of Andraste, as they called themselves. Descended from the people who built the temple itself, they had strayed over years of isolation. From their once noble roots to become dragon worshippers. After the hero Ferelden discovered the Temple of Sacred Ashes, which the disciples guarded jealously, what remained of the cult moved on, and Haven was abandoned to the ice and the snow. I passed through Haven on my pilgrimage to see the Temple of Sacred Ashes. There was a storm, and I took shelter in the hall of Haven's Chantry. Though they were dusty from neglect, the walls of that lonely place were strong and shielded me from the biting winds. Peace came upon me, and my eyes were opened to Haven's incredible beauty. It could not be overcome by the pain and the horror of the past. It could not be masked by decay and disuse. It would not be forgotten. Haven is precious to Orlais, to the Chantry, and to the Sunburst throne for its historical and religious significance. It is my will that Haven must be restored, rededicated to the service of Andraste, and preserved for the ages. Let it be a sanctuary for the pilgrims who seek out the Temple of Sacred Ashes. May they rest here beneath the cold, bright skies. May the glory of the Maker be revealed to them as they gaze upon the grey peaks that are the works of His hand. Now and forevermore, let this be a haven for the faithful. From a speech by Divine Justinia V in 935 Dragon. Interesting. I think I will leave this episode here for now. I'm loving this game so much at the moment, and I'm so curious as to know what's going on. But I'll have to leave this episode here. So see you guys in the next one, and I'm so curious to see where it will go. Bye.